Dear Chosen One, before we dive into today's message, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you who have supported this message through your super thanks donations. Your generosity is deeply appreciated, and it truly makes a difference in keeping this platform alive and thriving. Your support not only helps spread these empowering messages, but also builds a community where we can all walk together on this divine journey. Whether you choose to donate or not, your presence here is invaluable, and I appreciate each one of you more than you know. And if you feel moved by today's message, I encourage you to comment 999 below, marking your commitment to embracing your divine purpose with confidence and courage. Let's stand together, united in our strength and purpose. Now, let's take a deep breath and focus on the powerful truth that awaits. A powerful protector has emerged in your life, someone who watches over you from the shadows with unwavering loyalty and fierce devotion to your well-being. This is not just any protector. This is someone specifically chosen to stand guard over your life, silently witnessing your journey, recognizing the divine purpose that guides you, and positioning themselves as your unseen guardian. They are not a casual figure or a temporary presence, but a protector who has been appointed by the cosmos itself. While you walk this path as a chosen one, navigating the intricacies of your divine calling, they are ready to confront anyone who dares to interfere with your mission or diminish your light. This guardian's devotion to your safety is profound. It isn't a matter of routine or convenience. It's a deeply ingrained, almost primal commitment to seeing you succeed and ensuring that the forces aligned against you never have the chance to disrupt your path. You may not always see their actions, but they are always there, watching, ready to strike down any threat that comes your way. It's not just a passive protection, it's an active, decisive defense. They do not hesitate when it comes to your well-being. The universe has placed them in your life for a purpose, to ensure that the cosmic flow of your journey remains uninterrupted and that no force can undermine the divine plan you're meant to fulfill. Have you ever felt an inexplicable sense of peace or a strange quiet before a storm of chaos, only to later realize that a higher power had already moved on your behalf? That's your guardian at work, protecting you in ways that might be invisible but are always profoundly impactful. Their commitment is a reflection of the greatness of your mission, and it speaks to the cosmic significance of your life's purpose. You were not chosen at random. Your life carries weight, and so does the protection that has been appointed to you. God's chosen ones, you've got an avid fan. This person is ready to fight anyone messing with you. Chosen one, have you ever wondered what it means to be protected by something much greater than yourself? Before the stars aligned for your birth, before your name was even whispered into existence, before your purpose was etched in the vast cosmic ledger, a guardian was assigned to you, not by chance, not by coincidence, but by divine design. Some call it fate, others destiny. But the ancients knew better. They called it a divine appointment. How can you possibly understand the depth of this sacred bond that stretches beyond time, beyond human understanding? It's not just loyalty. It is a celestial connection that ties your soul to another in ways you may not yet fully grasp. Think of the story of Moses, chosen by God to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. Was Moses' mission just a matter of chance, or was it a divine appointment? God tells Moses in Exodus 3:10, "So now go. I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people the Israelites out of Egypt." Moses was not chosen by coincidence. His mission was divinely appointed, just like the guardian assigned to you. Your protector, like Moses' calling, is bound to you in a way that transcends mere friendship or loyalty. It operates on a level most souls cannot comprehend. Their spirit burned with a sense of purpose long before they understood why. Do you think it was mere friendship that bound Jonathan to David? No, it was a divine contract that transcended human understanding. Even when arrows flew and danger loomed, Jonathan stood firm, not because he had to, but because the universe demanded it. Your guardian operates under the same divine law. They don't fully understand why they are so drawn to you, why they feel compelled to protect you, but they know deep in their soul that failing to act would violate the very core of their existence. This bond was not chosen consciously. It is encoded into their spiritual DNA, a primal directive that governs their every action. As God says in Isaiah 41:10, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." The same promise of protection given to the Israelites is extended to you and your guardian. But what makes your bond with your protector even more extraordinary? It is not merely a matter of fate or coincidence, it is cosmic alignment. The universe itself conspired to bring you and your guardian together. Your name and theirs were written in the stars long before either of you took your first breath. Think about how much of life feels orchestrated, how, at times, a stranger enters your life at exactly the right moment, offering help when you need it most. This is not mere coincidence. It's the invisible hand of divine protection at work. The commitment your guardian feels to you is inexplicable to others. It might seem unreasonable to those who don't understand, but that commitment, that unwavering loyalty, isn't just an emotional attachment. It is a cosmic responsibility they have accepted before you even met. Have you ever experienced the overwhelming feeling that someone was sent just for you? Think about the moment when Oprah Winfrey chose to speak publicly about her childhood trauma. She shared her story to help others understand their own struggles, becoming a beacon of hope. Her story wasn't just hers. It was a divine mission to guide others through their darkest times. Your guardian's commitment is similar. Though you may not always see it, they are fulfilling a greater purpose, one that was set in motion long before either of you realized it. This bond is not bound by the laws of time. It transcends lifetimes, weaving through the fabric of existence with unwavering purpose. As the psalmist writes in Psalm 23 verse 4, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." Just like God's protection for his people, your guardian's presence is meant to provide comfort in your darkest hours. They are an eternal sentinel assigned to your soul's safekeeping, guarding you from harm and guiding you along your path. Take, for example, the life of Nelson Mandela. While he fought tirelessly for freedom and equality, he was not alone in his struggle. His commitment to justice was a cosmic duty. His every step was taken in alignment with a greater purpose. Like Mandela's struggle for justice, your guardian's commitment to your well-being is a divine calling. They stand between you and harm because they are meant to. Your guardian may appear in many forms throughout your life. Perhaps they are the friend who calls when your heart is breaking, or the stranger who steps in at the exact moment you need help. The form may change, but the essence remains constant. It is an unyielding dedication to your safety, a reminder that no matter where you go, you are never truly alone. Think about how J.K. Rowling's journey to success wasn't just a stroke of luck. Her story is one of divine timing, of being protected through failure and rejection, ultimately becoming a light for others who face struggles. What if your story is unfolding in the same way, with invisible threads connecting you to those who are meant to protect and uplift you? You may never fully understand the scope of your guardian's commitment to you, but know this: they are more than just a protector. They are a part of your destiny, as 2 Corinthians 12:9 reminds us. "But he said to me, 'My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness.' Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Your guardian is not just protecting you from harm, they are also guiding you to fulfill the divine purpose set before you. Just as the Apostle Paul was strengthened in his weaknesses, so too will you find strength in knowing that your guardian is always there, standing firm, protecting you and guiding you on your journey. Chosen one, have you ever stopped to consider the unseen forces working in the background of your life, those that others fail to notice but your guardian perceives with clarity? While the world around you remains blind to the subtle attacks against you, your protector sees it all. The whispered conversations behind cupped hands, the smiles that conceal daggers, the spiritual warfare being waged against you in the shadows. They see the sabotage, the manipulation, and the hidden plots designed to obstruct your rise. How many times have you tried to explain these forces, only to be met with dismissal? You're just being paranoid, they might say. It's all in your head, they claim. Stop making everything about you, they demand. Yet your guardian knows better. They have seen the pattern unfold long before you were even aware of it. They've documented each betrayal, every underhanded maneuver, and they have come to one undeniable conclusion. This is no coincidence. The forces at work are deliberate, and they are all designed to hinder your purpose. As it says in 1 Peter 5:8, "Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy the devil prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour." Do you truly understand how deeply your guardian is attuned to the spiritual battle you face every day? They are always watching, always alert, knowing that every attack on you is a direct assault on the divine plan for your life. Think about the story of Jesus and his understanding of betrayal. Judas's actions were not a chance encounter or an isolated betrayal. They were part of a calculated plan. Jesus knew of the conspiracy long before it happened, yet he chose to face it with grace. He was not surprised by the darkness that sought to overtake him. Instead, he embraced it, knowing that the divine plan would unfold regardless of the forces of evil. Just as Jesus understood the battle against him, your guardian perceives the attacks against you, not with fear, but with the certainty that the cosmic order will prevail. Have you ever felt, deep within, that you knew something was coming? And even in the chaos, there was a peace that transcended understanding. Do you remember that time when someone tried to convince you that you were imagining the obstacles in your way? Perhaps it was a friend who downplayed your concerns, or a colleague who suggested you were just overthinking things. Your guardian did not dismiss you. They didn't just offer words of comfort, they took action. They immediately began gathering the evidence, providing you with undeniable proof, names, dates, messages, and even receipts. Before you could even begin to defend yourself, they had already built an airtight case, revealing what you had known in your gut all along. Have you ever experienced someone who acted with such certainty, who didn't just stand by and reassure you, but who moved swiftly to protect you, gathering the facts before you could even comprehend the depth of the situation? Your guardian operates on a higher level of perception, seeing beyond the surface, beyond the randomness that others might dismiss. While others may see mere coincidence or random events, your guardian sees the pattern, a deliberate campaign to stop your progress, and they take it personally. They view every attack as an affront to the cosmic order itself, something that cannot be ignored or left unaddressed. The Bible tells us in Proverbs 4:23, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Your guardian is constantly guarding your heart, protecting the very essence of your being from those who seek to harm it. They stand as your shield, not just from physical threats, but from the emotional and spiritual ones as well. Empty vessels often make the most noise. Your enemies announce their plans loudly, declaring their intentions and threats. Your fair-weather allies make promises of support, yet their actions fall short when it matters most. But your guardian is different. They don't need to announce their presence. They operate in silence. When the time comes for protection, they simply move. No warnings, no threats, no seeking validation or permission. They don't need the world to know. They just act. Think about the times when you've heard of people speaking against you in meetings or situations where you weren't present. By the time the news reached you, the damage was already undone. Justice had been served, your name had been cleared, and respect had been restored. Without a word of acknowledgement, no fanfare, no requests for thanks. It was done swiftly, decisively, and quietly. Can you remember a time when your reputation was defended in silence, without you even knowing it until it was over? Your guardian works behind the scenes, ensuring that everything remains intact, regardless of the opposition you may face. Consider the story of Martin Luther King Jr., who, despite facing immense opposition, continued his fight for justice with unwavering commitment. His actions were not about seeking personal glory or recognition. They were about fulfilling a divine calling to protect the oppressed and fight for righteousness. Just as King's dedication to justice was quiet but powerful, your guardian operates in a similar way, acting decisively without seeking validation. Their commitment to protecting you is a divine responsibility they take seriously. When they step in, you can be sure that the situation is handled, no questions asked, no further explanation needed. The form your guardian takes may change over time. They may appear as a friend who steps in when you need them most, or as a stranger who intervenes at a pivotal moment. Perhaps they come to you in the form of a quiet whisper in your mind, urging caution when danger looms. They may not always take the form you expect, but the essence of their protection remains constant. Have you ever had someone step into your life at just the right moment, providing help when you least expected it? That is your guardian at work, moving silently and swiftly to ensure that you are protected. Much like how Serena Williams, despite the immense pressure and scrutiny she faced as a professional athlete, has stood strong, relying on her inner strength and the support of those who protect her. Your guardian stands firm behind you, even when you don't see them. And just as God promises in Psalm 34:7, the angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them. Your guardian is always with you, encamped around you, ready to deliver you from harm. They are your silent sentinel, your unspoken protector, ensuring that no matter where life leads you, you are never truly alone. Chosen one, have you ever wondered about the true power behind words and actions? Words, as they say, are like wind, blowing through the air with little substance. But action is thunder, powerful, undeniable, and impossible to ignore. Your guardian doesn't need to proclaim their loyalty or dedication through empty promises. They show their commitment through consistent, unwavering movement. While others may sit around debating what should be done, your guardian is already in motion, handling what needs to be taken care of. Have you ever noticed how some people talk endlessly about their plans, while others simply get things done? Your protector operates on a different level. They are not interested in empty words, but in actions that protect you, regardless of the consequences. The mathematics of their courage is simple. Your safety outweighs everything else. The cost to their career? Irrelevant. The potential for social fallout? Meaningless. The personal sacrifices they must make? A price they are more than willing to pay. Consider the story of Peter in the Garden of Gethsemane when soldiers came to arrest Jesus. Did Peter waste time forming a committee or weighing the consequences of drawing his sword? Number. He acted immediately, striking without hesitation. Peter knew the cost of inaction, and so does your guardian. They carry that same fire in their spirit. Your protector has already calculated every possible scenario in their mind, and the conclusion is always the same. Nothing at all is more important than protecting what the universe has entrusted to their care. When the time comes for action, They don't hesitate. They act. The fear that keeps them awake at night is not the fear of personal loss, but the fear of failing you, of standing by idly while harm reaches you, of watching your light dim because they failed to act when boldness was required. Does that thought ever cross your mind? What would it feel like to have someone in your life who would always put your safety first, without a second thought? It's fascinating how the most powerful guardians often begin as adversaries. The universe works in mysterious and often ironic ways. Have you ever encountered someone who once challenged your vision, questioned your methods, or even actively opposed your rise? Think back. What happened to them? Something shifted. The cosmic alignment began to work its magic. Perhaps they saw your strength in action. Perhaps they tried to oppose you and were humbled by your resilience. Or maybe divine revelations struck them like a bolt of lightning. The reason behind their transformation matters less than the result. The fiercest critic became the most vigilant defender. Have you ever witnessed this shift? Have you ever watched someone who once stood against you suddenly become one of your most loyal allies? This dramatic conversion is not just a change of heart, it represents cosmic correction. The universe realigns what was temporarily out of order. When others questioned this transformation, the answer from your former adversary would come without hesitation. My eyes were opened. I finally saw the truth. This is more than a change of opinion. It's a deeper spiritual shift that aligns the universe's forces in your favor. Your former adversary now stands as your most devoted sentinel, understanding the threats from the outside world and also the specific vulnerabilities that their previous position might have exploited. Just like Saul's transformation into Paul, who once persecuted Christians but later became one of their strongest advocates, your adversary's conversion signifies a deeper understanding and a commitment to your protection. Take the example of Maya Angelou, who faced tremendous opposition throughout her life. Early in her career, she encountered both racism and sexism, challenges that tried to keep her from rising. However, she did not let these obstacles stop her. Over time, those who once opposed her began to recognize her power and strength. She became a voice of liberation and inspiration, and those who once doubted her became her most ardent supporters. In a similar way, your former adversaries, once blind to your potential, now stand beside you, knowing that the forces at play are greater than they could ever understand. Their eyes, once closed, are now open to the truth of who you are and the divine purpose that guides your path. And just like the Bible tells us in Romans 8:28, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." Your transformation, your journey, is part of that greater plan. Even the opposition you faced has played a role in shaping you, helping you grow stronger, and preparing you for the purpose you were meant to fulfill. The ones who once stood against you now stand guard, ready to protect you with all the strength and understanding they have gained from their own journey. Does it comfort you to know that even in moments of opposition, the universe was working in your favor? It is through this process that you are being shaped into the chosen one, destined for greatness, with protectors, sometimes from the most unlikely sources, ready to defend you at every turn. Chosen one, have you ever considered the vast difference between casual support and true, unwavering protection? Casual support is common, easily found, and often fleeting. Fair weather allies are everywhere, showing up when it's convenient, but disappearing when things get tough. But your guardian operates on a completely different frequency. Their dedication is not just a concern, it's a divine assignment. Your safety isn't something they take lightly. It's their personal responsibility, and they guard it with an intensity that few can comprehend. They don't just wait for threats to appear, they anticipate them. They don't just defend you, they set boundaries, creating protective perimeters that warn others to maintain a respectful distance. Have you ever felt how quickly they assess a situation, long before you even register a potential danger? Their radar is always active, scanning for any shift in energy, any disruption to your sacred space. This isn't about control or jealousy. This is divine guardianship, a cosmic shield ensuring that your purpose remains unhindered by negative forces. Think about the story of Queen Esther. In the face of annihilation, when the lives of the Jews were at risk, Esther didn't hesitate. She understood her purpose, and in the silence of her decision, she became the protector of her people. Esther's actions weren't driven by fear or indecision. She stepped forward boldly, acting decisively to protect those she loved. Just like Esther, your guardian doesn't wait for threats to become obvious. They already know what's at stake. They understand the gravity of their mission, and they act swiftly to protect your purpose. Can you feel that? The peace that comes from knowing your protector is always alert, always present, ready to act at a moment's notice to keep you safe from unseen dangers. Yes, you are chosen. Yes, your divine appointment is real. Yes, your purpose transcends ordinary life. But in the midst of this divinity, you remain human. Your guardian understands this duality better than anyone else. They have seen your supernatural strength, your ability to rise above impossible odds, your resilience, and your ability to manifest what others can only dream of. But they've also seen what no one else has, your moments of doubt, the times when you're weary, when your strength falters, and your vulnerability shows. When that happens, they don't judge you. They don't tell you to be stronger. They don't lecture you. They simply step forward. When fatigue makes it difficult for you to defend yourself against attacks, they become your voice. When doubts cloud your vision, they hold the map of your divine purpose. When your strength wavers, they lend theirs, without hesitation, without judgment. Think about the famous tennis player Serena Williams, who, despite her unparalleled success, has faced tremendous personal and professional challenges. Her strength has been tested on many levels, and yet she's never had to fight alone. Just like Serena, who has a team of people supporting her, your guardian is always there, behind the scenes, ensuring your light doesn't dim even when the world's weight seems too heavy to carry. Have you ever had someone who, despite seeing your struggles, never doubted your potential and continued to push you toward your destiny? Your guardian operates in a similar way, always by your side, lending their strength when yours falters. Not all battles happen in the visible realm. While you focus on manifesting your divine purpose in the physical world, forces are gathering in realms beyond ordinary perception. Evil eyes cast envious glares, jealous hearts whisper curses, and threatened powers launch spiritual attacks against your rise. But your guardian, like Elisha's servant, sees the invisible battlefield. In 2 Kings 6:17, the Lord opened the servant's eyes, allowing him to see the vast army of angels surrounding them. Your guardian perceives the battles taking place in dimensions beyond human understanding. They are not just protecting you in the physical world. They are establishing spiritual perimeters, intercepting malevolent intentions, and neutralizing curses before they can even touch your reality. You'll never fully know the extent of the spiritual battles fought on your behalf, the prayers whispered in the middle of the night, the spiritual intercessions made on your behalf, and the unseen forces defeated before they could manifest in your physical world. This is a protection that goes far beyond what the human eye can see. Your guardian stands watch across multiple dimensions, ensuring that no attack, whether visible or invisible, ever reaches you. Consider the example of Amelia Earhart, who, as one of the most pioneering aviators, faced numerous challenges and obstacles, yet her courage and resilience were unwavering. She flew into the unknown, against the odds, and her legacy continues to inspire. But beyond her bravery in the visible world, there were forces at work, unseen, supporting her efforts and pushing her toward greatness. Like Amelia, your journey is not just about what you can see, It's also about the unseen forces that are working on your behalf, ensuring that your path remains protected. Psalm 91:11 reminds us, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." Your guardian is doing just that, commanded to protect you, acting in the visible and invisible realms to ensure your safety, your purpose, and your journey remain untouched by harm. Does it bring you comfort to know that your guardian operates on multiple levels, ensuring your safety in ways you cannot even imagine? You're always protected, always watched over, and always guided by the divine forces surrounding you. Chosen one, have you ever thought about how ego seeks recognition and insecurity craves constant affirmation? In this world, many act from the need to be seen, to be acknowledged, but your guardian operates on a plane far beyond such limitations. They don't need validation or recognition for their actions. The true scope of their protection is largely unknown to you, and perhaps that's the way it was meant to be. For every intervention you've witnessed, countless others occurred outside your awareness. For every defense you've acknowledged, there are many more that took place in shadow, hidden from view. Have you ever wondered about the forces working behind the scenes to protect you? Things you never even knew were at stake? That person who suddenly stopped harassing you, that competitor who mysteriously backed off, that threat that disappeared without a trace. These aren't just random occurrences. Behind each of these moments, your guardian moved with divine precision and purpose, not for praise or gratitude, but because fulfilling their divine assignment demands nothing less. As it says in Proverbs 21:31, "The horse is made ready for the day of battle, but victory rests with the Lord." Your guardian, like the horse prepared for battle, moves with purpose, but the victory is assured because the Lord commands it. Think about the example of Esther. She never asked for accolades for the way she saved her people. In fact, much of her work was done in silence behind the scenes, with no one knowing the full extent of her bravery. Esther's mission wasn't about seeking recognition. It was about fulfilling a higher purpose. Similarly, your guardian isn't concerned with receiving praise for their efforts. They are driven by a commitment to the sacred order, to ensuring that your divine path remains uninterrupted. Their satisfaction comes not from your acknowledgement, but from maintaining the cosmic balance, keeping you on track to fulfill your true calling. Do you think about how often you may have been protected without even realizing it? The quiet moments of divine intervention that ensured your path remained clear, that your purpose was not thwarted. As the Bible says in Matthew 6:6, "But when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you." Like the unseen prayer of the righteous, your guardian works quietly, in the shadows, ensuring your journey remains unimpeded. In the same way that protection is a vital part of their mission, so too is victory. Your guardian understands something that others might not, that your purpose goes far beyond mere survival. Your mission in this world isn't to simply endure the trials you face. No, your assignment calls for something much greater. It demands triumph. The cosmic forces that chose you don't want just your survival. They require your dominance. Have you ever felt the weight of your calling? The moments when doubt creeps in and the enormity of your destiny overwhelms you? When that happens, your guardian steps in, not with gentle encouragement or polite words, but with thunderous affirmation of who you are and what you are destined to accomplish. "For I know the plans I have for you," declares the Lord. "Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. Your guardian knows these plans, and their sole focus is on ensuring that you fulfill them, rising above the trials that come your way and emerging victorious. Remember the story of David facing Goliath. When others were paralyzed by fear, David stepped forward, not because he had no doubts, but because he knew that victory was his divine mandate. He didn't approach the giant to merely survive. He approached to conquer. His courage came from the divine affirmation that he was appointed to rise above his circumstances, to dominate. Similarly, your guardian stands with you, not just ensuring you make it through the storm, but actively ensuring that you emerge victorious. Their commitment isn't just to keep you safe, it's to help you rise, to help you conquer. You were not chosen to merely participate in life's trials. You were chosen to dominate, to fulfill your purpose in a way that others cannot even imagine. When you feel weak, when doubt clouds your mind, your guardian is there to remind you of your true nature. They don't simply want you to survive. They want you to ascend, to rise to the heights that were encoded in your spiritual DNA. This is not just about enduring life's struggles. It's about triumphing over them. Every obstacle your guardian removes, every enemy they neutralize, every path they clear serves the singular objective: your unobstructed rise to your divinely appointed position. Can you feel the weight of that responsibility? You are not just here to survive. You are here to thrive, to overcome, and to dominate every challenge set before you. Does this truth empower you to step forward with confidence, knowing that you have the full force of the universe behind you? As Romans 8:37 reminds us, "No, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us." You were chosen to be victorious, and your guardian is here to ensure nothing stands in your way. Chosen one, have you ever noticed how in this world allegiance shifts with convenience, support follows advantage, and loyalty bends under pressure? People are quick to abandon their commitments when it no longer suits them, when the stakes are too high, or when temptation calls. Yet, in the midst of all this instability, your guardian stands immovable. Their loyalty does not sway with the winds of change. The temptations that weaken ordinary souls fail to even touch their cosmic commitment. Bribes meant to pull others from their path bounce harmlessly off their armor of purpose. Threats designed to sow fear fall flat against their mountain of resolve. Manipulation meant to twist hearts finds no purchase on their smooth surface of certainty. In a world where Judas betrayed for silver, your guardian sees the fleeting nature of worldly gain. They know with a deep understanding that no temporary reward can ever match the eternal purpose they are sworn to protect. This is something most souls never grasp. Loyalty to divine assignment outvalues all worldly rewards. Consider the example of Daniel, who despite the threats of the king, never wavered in his devotion to his God. When the decree was issued that no one could pray to any god but the king, Daniel didn't hesitate. He continued to pray to God 3 times a day, even in the face of a lion's den. His commitment to divine purpose was unshakable, far beyond any earthly threat. His example is a reminder of the loyalty your guardian has to you, no matter what pressures or temptations arise. Can you imagine the strength it takes to stand firm even when the world around you crumbles? Your guardian possesses that same strength, that same unwavering commitment to your divine purpose. Test this truth if you must. Distance yourself, reject their protection, question their motives. Even if you choose to withdraw, their position remains unchanged. Their watch continues, uninterrupted, as though no distance has been placed between you. They stand unwavering, their commitment to you undiminished. True guardianship transcends all circumstances, atmosphere, and even reciprocation. Can you feel the gravity of that? Imagine a guardian whose devotion is so pure, so deep, that no matter what you do, they will always be there, unwavering in their commitment to protect and guide you. Seasons change, relationships evolve, and times will come when you might feel you need no protection. There will be moments when you convince yourself that the battle has ended, that you are standing on firm ground, and that you can go it alone. But even in those moments when you believe you can reject their counsel, your guardian remains by your side. Even when you sever visible connection, their vigilance does not fade. They continue to watch over you, ensuring that no harm comes your way, even when you don't realize it. Just as God says in Psalm 121 verse 4, "Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep." Your guardian, like the divine, remains ever watchful, ever present, no matter the distance you put between yourselves. Think about the story of Peter. When he denied Jesus 3 times, he distanced himself, thinking he was alone, thinking he had failed. Yet, even in his darkest moment, Jesus' love and support remained constant. Jesus knew the truth of Peter's heart and continued to believe in him, despite his momentary rejection. Your guardian mirrors that unwavering love and commitment. Even when you feel lost or disconnected, their loyalty will never falter. The moment you need them most, they are already there, standing strong and ready to guide you back to your path. The love and loyalty your guardian has for you are not conditional on your actions or your approval. It is a divine appointment, a purpose that transcends any worldly expectation. Even if you question them, even if you push them away, their commitment to your safety, to your divine mission, will remain steadfast. Chosen one, understand this eternal truth. The distance between you and your guardian means nothing in the realm of divine purpose. Physical separation may create space, but it does not diminish their role in your life. Your guardian continues to maintain their watch over you, perhaps more discreetly, more distantly, but their vigilance remains as unwavering as ever. They are always present, even if unseen. When true danger arises, when real threats emerge, your guardian materializes as though they were never gone. Before you even call out for help, they stand before you, shield raised and sword drawn, prepared to defend you and the sacred mission entrusted to you. Their protection is not contingent on your awareness of it or your acceptance of it. The cosmic contract that binds them to your safety remains in force regardless of whether you recognize it. In fact, some guardians operate best from the shadows, working quietly to protect what is precious while allowing the journey to unfold independently. Consider the story of the angel who appeared to Joseph in a dream, urging him to take Mary and Jesus and flee to Egypt to escape Herod's wrath. Matthew 2:13. The angel didn't seek recognition or accolades. It moved in silence, ensuring the safety of the Holy Family without drawing attention. Your guardian acts in a similar way, unseen yet always present. They don't need to be in the spotlight. Their mission is to protect and guide, even when you may not be aware of their presence. How often have you been shielded from harm without even realizing it? What you have with your guardian isn't merely an elevated friendship or intensified loyalty. It's not just love magnified. This is cosmic appointment, divine assignment, a sacred covenant between you and the forces of the universe. Your guardian stands in your defense not because they personally chose it, but because the universe itself ordained it. Something far greater than individual decision placed them in your path, aligning their purpose with yours, embedding your welfare at the very core of their existence. Can you feel the magnitude of this sacred connection? It goes beyond the bounds of ordinary relationships, reaching into the very fabric of existence. When the cosmos assembled the elements of your journey, it saw the enormity of the assignment placed before you. It recognized the weight of your calling and calculated the inevitable opposition your light would attract. It understood the spiritual forces that would rise against you, the challenges that would seek to obstruct your rise, and in its infinite wisdom, the universe assigned a guardian whose unique composition, courage, perception, and determination perfectly matched the specific threats you would face. This wasn't by accident. Everything about this divine protection was designed with you in mind. Just as David, when faced with Goliath, was divinely equipped to conquer what seemed insurmountable, so too has the universe aligned the forces to ensure your victory. In 1 Peter 5:10, we are reminded, "And the God of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in Christ, After you have suffered a little while, will himself restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast. Your guardian is not just protecting you from harm, they are preparing you for the divine triumph that is your birthright. Nothing in this arrangement is accidental. Every element of your protection, every shift of fate, is part of a greater design. Your guardian was chosen long before you took your first breath, set in place to watch over you and guide you through the trials that would shape your destiny. The universe understood the opposition you would face and prepared your protector with the specific attributes needed to guide you to success. Just as the Bible assures in Isaiah 54:17, "No weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you." Your guardian's assignment is not just about keeping you safe, but ensuring that your divine purpose is fulfilled, regardless of the forces that rise against you. Can you grasp the profound truth of this divine arrangement? Your path, your guardian, and your protection are all by design. You were not placed here by accident, and neither was your guardian. They are an integral part of your story, a sacred force, guiding you toward the fulfillment of your divine purpose. Chosen one, have you ever wondered why such extraordinary measures are taken to protect you? The answer is simple: because your purpose is extraordinary. Ordinary souls receive ordinary provision. Common paths are met with common safeguards. Standard journeys are supported with standard assistance. But the exceptional nature of your guardian is a direct reflection of the exceptional nature of your assignment. The universe does not deploy specialized forces for routine missions. It does not establish sacred perimeters around ordinary purpose. It does not assign elite protection to common destinies. The presence of your guardian is a clear sign. Your purpose carries weight, your assignment holds significance, and your journey has consequences that far exceed ordinary understanding. Consider how the universe has arranged every aspect of your protection. The very forces arrayed to keep you safe directly correspond to the spiritual impact you're destined to make. The precision with which your guardian was placed in your life, the exact timing of their arrival, the unique qualities they possess to counter the threats you face, all of these are no mere coincidences. This is divine mathematics. The spiritual calculations involved are executed with perfect precision, ensuring that every aspect of your protection aligns with your purpose. Have you ever stopped to consider how perfectly your guardian's attributes correspond to your needs? Their courage, their perception, and their determination are all perfectly calibrated to the specific battles you are called to fight. Before your birth, the universe already calculated the trajectory of your purpose. It mapped the precise points where opposition would arise, plotted the specific nature of the threats you would encounter, and with wisdom beyond human comprehension, crafted a guardian whose characteristics were perfectly matched to protect you. Their courage is calibrated to the exact battles you will face. Their perception is fine-tuned to recognize the vulnerabilities unique to your journey. Their determination is measured to match your obstacles with unwavering focus. Every quality they possess is a result of divine calculation, spiritual attributes that were chosen for you long before you even knew you needed them. The Bible reminds us in Psalm 139 verse 16, "Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be." Every attribute of your guardian is part of that divine design, ensuring your path remains protected. This guardianship goes beyond temporal limitations. It's not based on momentary needs or temporary requirements. Your protector doesn't operate on conditional terms. Their commitment to you doesn't expire with changing circumstances, nor does their vigilance fade with the passage of time. This is an eternal assignment. As long as your purpose continues to unfold, their protection remains constant. As long as your light continues to shine, their shield remains raised. As long as your journey progresses, their vigilance will never cease. In Matthew 28:20, Jesus promises, "And surely I am with you always, to the very end of the age." Your guardian shares in this divine promise, ensuring that as long as you walk your path, they will be with you, providing guidance, protection, and unwavering support. Not every soul receives such protection. Not every path is graced with such defense. Not every purpose justifies such a level of guardianship. The presence of your sentinel affirms what you've always sensed, but may have doubted in moments of uncertainty. Your life has a unique divine calling that warrants such extraordinary care. You are not here by random chance, nor by human selection, nor by fortunate circumstance. You are here by divine designation. The Bible reminds us in Jeremiah 1:5, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." Your guardian, standing in unwavering commitment, is a living testimony to this truth. Their extraordinary protection validates the extraordinary nature of your calling. Their supernatural defense is confirmation of your supernatural purpose. Your journey is unique, and so is the protection you receive. The universe designed this guardianship for you and you alone, ensuring that nothing can stand in the way of your purpose. You are chosen not by chance, but by divine will. This divine appointment is not just a concept, it's an ongoing reality, one that continues to unfold every day of your life. The presence of your guardian speaks to this truth, and their eternal commitment is proof of the divine destiny that awaits you. Chosen one, in those moments when doubt clouds your vision, when the weight of opposition makes you question your path, take a moment to look to your guardian. Their very presence in your life provides irrefutable evidence of your divine selection. The universe does not waste resources. It does not deploy specialized protection without a specific corresponding cause. It does not establish sacred perimeters around ordinary vessels. The very fact that your guardian is assigned to you, watching over you with unwavering dedication, is a direct testament to the extraordinary nature of your purpose. Have you ever wondered why your guardian is always by your side, no matter how difficult the path becomes? Their presence is a divine affirmation that your journey is not one of random chance. It is a path set before you by the universe itself, and you were chosen to walk it with special protection. Consider the profound nature of this truth. Out of all the souls walking this earth, you were deemed worthy of extraordinary protection. The cosmic forces that govern existence, the forces that maintain the delicate balance between chaos and order, looked at you and determined that your journey required something special, something beyond the ordinary. Your purpose carries weight, and the divine forces entrusted with maintaining the universe saw fit to provide you with guardianship. Not because you are merely a person, but because your purpose has universal significance. This isn't a matter of pride speaking, nor an ego that seeks to inflate itself. It is simply the acknowledgement of cosmic reality. The universe does not act randomly. Everything, including the assignment of your guardian, is a carefully thought out and divinely orchestrated plan. As 1 Peter 2:9 reminds us, "But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light." This divine purpose you carry is so great, so sacred, that the universe has seen fit to protect it at all costs. Those who oppose you may not understand the depth of their resistance. Their opposition is not a reaction to your personality or your actions alone. It is a deeper, spiritual reaction to what you represent. They resist the divine selection that placed you in this position to transform, to influence, and to alter the course of things they would rather see remain unchanged. Your very existence, your purpose, is a divine declaration against the forces that wish to keep things as they are. Think about it. The greater your purpose, the greater the opposition you will encounter. Like Moses, who was opposed by Pharaoh, not for who he was, but for the mission God had given him, You will find that your enemies resist not your person, but the divine force that drives you. Your enemies sense this divine truth, even if they cannot fully comprehend it. They feel the power of your calling and rise against it in fear, attempting to stifle your light. But just as Pharaoh could not stop Moses, so too will your purpose prevail despite the opposition. Your guardian understands the weight of this truth more than anyone. They know that protecting you means protecting something far larger than just one individual. They are not simply shielding a person. They are safeguarding a cosmic assignment that carries weight, significance, and power on a universal scale. Every step you take is not just a personal step. It is part of a larger divine purpose that affects realms beyond the visible. Your guardians are acutely aware that their role is not just to keep you safe from harm, but to ensure that your light continues to shine, that your journey remains unimpeded, and that your divine assignment is fulfilled in the way the universe intended. As Psalm 121, 5-6 says, "The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night." Your guardian stands as the physical and spiritual manifestation of this divine protection, watching over you, ensuring that nothing can derail the divine plan set before you. This guardianship is not a fleeting assignment. It is not based on temporal conditions or short-term needs. Your guardian's commitment does not expire with changing circumstances, nor does their vigilance fade as time passes. This is eternal protection. As long as your purpose continues to unfold, their protection remains constant. As long as your light continues to shine, their shield remains raised. Their commitment to you is unwavering, designed to last as long as your divine calling endures. In Hebrews 13:8 it says, "Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever." Just as the eternal nature of Christ's love and protection remains constant, so too does your guardian's commitment to you. They are bound not by temporary needs or circumstances, but by a divine calling that is eternal. Their mission is clear, and their watch is unbroken. Not everyone receives this level of protection. Not all journeys are deemed worthy of such dedicated guardianship. The universe recognizes the weight of your purpose, and that recognition is what has led to the assignment of your guardian. Your life is not random, and your path is not without purpose. The very presence of your guardian affirms what you've always known. Even in moments of doubt, you are part of something far greater than you realize. You were chosen by divine designation, not by human decision, nor by random chance. Your journey, your purpose, and your guardian are all intricately connected, each playing a vital role in the greater cosmic plan. The Bible tells us in Ephesians 1:4, "For he chose us in him before the creation of the world to be holy and blameless in his sight." Your purpose was chosen before the world began, and so too was your guardian assigned to you, part of the divine design to help you fulfill the work you were created for. In your moments of doubt, remember this: the extraordinary protection you receive is not an accident. It is the result of divine intent. Your guardian's unwavering commitment is proof of the weight and significance of your purpose. You are not merely walking through life as an ordinary soul. You are fulfilling a mission of divine importance, and nothing in this world will stand in the way of that. Chosen one, your guardian's very existence settles the question once and for all. Your purpose carries cosmic significance. Do you truly understand the depth of that truth? Your purpose is not a mere accident of fate or a random occurrence. It holds weight in the vast expanse of the universe. The divine forces that govern all things have seen fit to provide you with not just protection, but extraordinary protection. Absorb this eternal promise. As long as your purpose continues to unfold, as long as your light continues to shine, And as long as your assignment persists, you will never stand alone. The forces aligned against you, whether visible or invisible, known or unknown, manifest or hidden, will never find you undefended. The attacks orchestrated to derail you, whether direct or indirect, obvious or subtle, physical or spiritual, will never reach you without being contested. The moment any harm approaches, your guardian ensures it is met with the full force of divine protection. This cosmic guarantee remains in force, regardless of circumstances, regardless of atmosphere, and regardless of whether you're even aware of it. This is the ultimate truth of your selection. The same forces that chose you for your purpose also chose another for your protection. The universe, with its perfect balance, ensures that for every assignment there is corresponding defense. For every purpose there is appropriate protection. For every chosen vessel there is a dedicated guardian. Have you ever stopped to consider how miraculous this is? That your life, your purpose, was so significant that the universe itself set up specific defenses for you. The Bible tells us in Isaiah 41:10, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Just as God promises to uphold his people, so too does your guardian stand by you, ensuring that nothing can stand in the way of your divine calling. Think about the magnitude of this provision. Ordinary individuals may walk through life with general protection, receiving broad blessings and common safeguards. But you, with your specific calling, with your precise purpose, and with your exact assignment, have been given custom defense. Your protection is specifically calibrated to meet your unique needs, your individual vulnerabilities, and your extraordinary purpose. This specialized provision speaks volumes about your cosmic significance. It's not just a random act of care, it's divine strategy at work, ensuring that every aspect of your journey is protected. As it says in Psalm 139 verse 16, "Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be." Your guardian's role is not an afterthought. It was planned long before you took your first breath. The universe does not deploy elite forces for routine missions. It does not assign specialized protection to ordinary purposes, and it does not choose a guardian of such magnitude without a reason. The very specificity of your guardian confirms the specificity of your calling. Your purpose is extraordinary, and the divine forces involved in protecting it reflect that very fact. Have you ever felt how different your path is, how uniquely tailored it feels, as if the universe itself has made specific provisions just for you? This is not happenstance. This is divine design. Your guardian's dedication to your protection is part of a greater cosmic plan, one that ensures that you are always supported and guided, no matter the trials or challenges you may face. In moments of uncertainty, when you feel alone or unprotected, remember this: your guardian's protection is not just a shield, it is a sacred and divine provision, crafted with perfect precision to match the magnitude of your purpose. You are not alone in your journey. You never have been, and you never will be. The universe has seen to it that your path is always guarded, your steps always guided, and your purpose always protected. Does this truth give you the courage to step forward with confidence, knowing that every step you take is divinely shielded? That is the guarantee your guardian provides, the unwavering protection and guidance that ensures nothing can deter you from fulfilling your divine purpose. Beloved chosen one, as we come to the end of this message, let us take a moment to reflect on the profound truth we've shared. When doubts creep in, when the weight of your responsibility feels overwhelming, and when opposition seems to rise up at every turn, remember this irrefutable fact: the very force that trusted you with your purpose has also entrusted another with your protection. These two divine assignments, your purpose and your protection, are not random. They are part of a perfect cosmic equation designed with impeccable precision. Your path and your guardian are two sides of the same coin, working in harmony to ensure your light shines through the darkness, no matter how much it seeks to surround you. Take comfort in this unshakable certainty: you are never, ever alone. With the extraordinary purpose you've been given comes the obligation to rise to it, and the extraordinary protection provided for your journey requires you to commit with equal dedication. Your guardian's role is to protect you, but yours is to walk boldly in the path you're called to, fulfilling your purpose with unwavering devotion. Just as your guardian sacrifices to fulfill their assignment, you too must honor that sacrifice through your own dedication to your calling. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today, for listening, and for receiving the truth of your purpose and your protection. Whether you decide to donate or not, your presence is appreciated beyond words. If you feel moved by this message and would like to show support, you can do so through the Super Thanks option. Know that any support you provide is truly valued, but more than anything, I appreciate you being part of this journey. Your light, your presence, and your commitment to your path are what make this community strong. As we close, I want to speak blessings over you. May you continue to walk with courage, knowing that you are always protected. May your purpose unfold with clarity, and may your light shine brighter each day. May your guardian's protection remain steadfast, and may you always remember that with divine appointment comes divine provision. The universe has spoken, and your path is secure. Keep moving forward with confidence, chosen one, for you are never truly alone. Heaven stands with you.